What's up, guys? It's your boy 10th back with another video. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about the steps that I am taking in my life currently to try to be more disciplined and productive. Well, I know everybody likes to start their new year off with the new year, new me resolution, but honestly, I really think that mentality is trash. It's honestly like the people that go to the gym in January. Not that it's not good that they're going to the gym. Great for you guys. But if you're going to go to the gym, why wait until the new year to start, right? And my point I'm making is that the same mentality can be taken for anything in your life. Like, if you want to start being more productive in your life, just start today. Today is the best day to start. Little things. Obviously, you don't want to be one of those people that are like always coming up with little nuances and reasons and things to help you make a change, and then you never stick to them, right? But me, personally, in my life, I have decided there are some things that I'm going to genuinely take heed to. For example, the gym. I think I've been going consistently to the gym at least 3 to 5 days a week for like a year and a half now. 3 is the minimum. And that's not often. That's like when I've had a really long week or something like that. But I have at least gone to the gym 3 to 5 times a week for a year and a half. That's some consistency, and man, like, given my work schedule and stuff, like, that is something to be proud of. Also, I was like, okay, so I've done that with the gym, and I have a decent level, like, standard of saving, like how I save, my method for saving, but I also want to cut back on some things. So I'm just giving people some tips and tricks that I am trying currently in my life before the new year to try to make like a serious change and create some real stability in the person that I want to become and be. So one of the things I did the other day, one of my friends, like, she's actually my boss, but like, she's one of my closest friends. She showed me this expense app, and I was like, damn, that's pretty convenient. Like, like, I have yet to use it completely. Like, I'm gonna add all my expenses and my budget and salary and stuff, and it reoccurs if you let it too as well. So I'm gonna do that. I was like, man, this is pretty good, because I feel like we've all done the thing where we get a tablet and we write down our bills for the month and like how much we make and how much we spend, and we're consistent with it for like a week, maybe 2, then you never go back to it. But I'm the type of person where if something's in my phone, it's a little bit more easy for me to keep it updated and be consistent with it, because I'm always holding on to my phone. So I was like, all right, bet. So gonna use that. That's one thing, because I'm making more money in my life currently, and I have a spending habit. Like, if I want it, I gotta buy it. But you don't always have to do that. You need something to keep you accountable. And I think if you're like really budgeting and tracking your expenses to a high degree, where like every time you spend something, you just input it into your little app, that is something to keep you accountable. This isn't me saying like don't enjoy yourself and don't indulge, like, because man, if you work hard and you can afford it and it's not going to put you like at too much of an inconvenience, then you should get it, but I have a secret. I do have a really bad habit of like clothes and shoes. So I am trying to cut back on that as a person, right? Because I only have 2 feet and 1 body. So tracking my expenses, that's one thing. I was like, okay, I like that. And lately I have been feeling I'm pretty productive, but I still feel like I haven't been like capitalizing on my off days the way that I would like to, because you got to rule the world in the days that you have off if you want to see something different in your life, right? So I'm like, I try not to sleep too much, all that, but I'm like, all right. But I find myself being flustered or feeling like I'm not getting anything done when I move in just this manner. So I was like, let me see if there's an app where you can have a to-do list for yourself. Like, you type in what you want to get done for the next day, and then you can check it off. I like that kind of stuff. Like they say, like the simplest thing you can do for yourself to start off your day properly is make your bed. And I have used that mentality in a lot of, like, to a large extent. I don't always make my bed sometimes, because I don't have like a comforter set or anything, just like a blanket. But even just folding the blanket is chill, right? So I was like, that does work. So let me try to do that with other things in my life. So today I found like an app, and I'm not sponsored. This isn't a sponsored video. Obviously, you can tell by the amount of subscribers that I have that I'm not sponsored. But this is just some information I wanted to share with anybody that's looking or trying to make a change. Let's see. The app that I found is called Task. I just typed in what I wanted to get done yesterday in my phone, and I held myself to it. I have like 7 things. You know, it's pretty realistic. It's not too crazy, and I'm just seeing what I can get done. One of my first things was wake up early. I did do that for me. Remember, I go to sleep late, so me getting up at 12 means I didn't sleep that much at all, right? Don't recommend that for everybody, by the way. Also, I work out a lot at night, but lately I feel like I haven't really been getting enough cardio and ab workouts in. Like, you know, I do a lot of workouts, but I just feel like I've been neglecting that a bit, and that's something that I've been wanting to improve on. So I was like, let me see if I like break it up. Like if I go on my off days, like to my home gym, and just do like 2 or 3 miles, a small ab workout. Let me see how that makes me feel. And today, that's the first thing I did. I rolled out of bed and got it done. And honestly, I felt great. And I'm excited for my workout tonight because, you know, I don't feel like I'm neglecting or missing anything. Checked it off the list. What else? I like to read. I feel like I'm stimulating my brain when I read a good book. It doesn't always have to be like an inspirational book. It doesn't always have to be fiction. I like to read. I like to give my mind that. When I was younger, I read a lot more. I feel like as you get older, we kind of like shy away from that. Some people, I definitely had my share of that, but I've gotten back to the point of reading more. So, but sometimes it's hard to just be disciplined and decide you're going to read or find the time for it. So I wrote down as one of my to-do list things, read 10 to 20 pages. I haven't done that yet, but I will get it done. What else? I also have another thing that I've started. This one is a little bit tougher for me to do sometimes because I'm a little lazy about it, and my confidence isn't completely there, but I did it. I have been cutting my own hair lately. Why have I been doing that, do you ask? Because, you know, for the past like 2 years, I have been paying like $80 almost to get my hair cut. That's with tip, obviously. So it's like $60, $65, and with tip and fees and stuff, it's almost $80, which is like not the worst, but it's pretty crazy, especially because sometimes I don't like my haircut. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, like I could just cut my own hair and fuck it up myself for free, you know? Like, so I've been cutting my own hair lately. It's not the easiest thing I've been doing, so sometimes I kind of drag my feet with it, but today that was on my to-do list. I was like, no matter what, I'm gonna find time to cut my hair today. And we're getting better, bro. You know what I mean? Like, we're improving. It might not be like top tier, but I'm happy with it. You know, that's a start. Check that one off the list. Gave myself a little trim. That's literally what it says in here. Actually, one of the to-do list things that I have as well is to input my expenses into the to-do list app that I just spoke to you guys about. So when I have the time, I'm just gonna sit down, really think, look through my bills, look through my accounts, and input all of that information into the app. Excited about that. And another one of my to-do lists, I am going to meet my friend later. I haven't seen her in a while, and just have dinner. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy that like you have to put that kind of thing on a to-do list, but honestly, that's what adulting is, bro. Like, finding time. So I'm giving myself little kudos for even the most minimal task. And I think when I do this, and as people do this, you'll find that there's a lot of gratefulness in it. Like, you'll find gratitude within yourself. You'll like that you're being consistent, and maybe it'll cause a domino effect and create a trend and make you want to find more of that energy in other places. Like, I'm being consistent here, like, let me do it elsewhere. So, not too much for this video. I just wanted to say that, like, you don't have to wait for the new year to start being the new you. You don't. Just little things. Create your vision board now. It doesn't have to be in 2025. Start going to the gym now. It doesn't have to be in 2025. Honestly, if you go in 2025 at the beginning, it's probably going to be so many people in there, you're going to get deterred anyway. You know what I mean? So, This video is for you out there that are waiting for 2025 to become the person that you want to be. I'm making this video right now because I want to be this person that I'm exemplifying to you. I want to show myself, even with all that I got going on in my personal life, I still can be consistent. I still can find time to be great. Look at what I've done as far as the gym. Like I don't show my work life at all, really, because like I just don't really want that part of me on the internet. It's not necessary, but I work a lot and I still find time for me. Now, for my people out there with kids, shout out to you guys. I understand that it is hard to find time for yourself in the midst of like being a parent and having, you know, your own mental health struggles or battles, if you have any, paying bills. But make sure you're making time for yourself at least a little bit. I don't know where you can find the time for that, but you also deserve to have time for yourself. You can still start becoming the person that you want to be before 2025 too. I'm not saying it's going to be as easy as it may be for me because I don't have kids, you know, and I'm thankful for that right now, you know what I mean? But still, this includes you too. You can start becoming the person you want to be before 2025. Any of my younger followers, you can start becoming the person you want to be before 2025. Just take small steps. Take small steps and be accountable and be honest with yourself. I feel like people are not honest with themselves. Like one thing about me, if I suck at something, I'll be like, damn, I'm pretty trash at that. What am I going to do about it? One of the reasons I wanted to actually start making sure I do cardio again is because like I've been like getting a lot more muscle and gaining weight. And I was hooping with somebody the other day and they beat me and I was just like, that's crazy. But I felt like so heavy, you know, because I hadn't been running. And I was like, damn, I'm kind of trash. So I'm going to do something about it. You know, I'm going to make sure I move my body in a way that I should have been doing all along. Play a little bit more basketball, you know, just practice, just be accountable, just make changes. That's what this video is about. Don't just say you're going to do it, be about it. Don't wait, start now. Simple as that. Not a ton of extra stuff, not a bunch of different cuts between scenes. It's just that. That's all I want to say. You can start right now.